Football fandom is notoriously toxic. It is driven by tribalism, nostalgia, and endless shouting debates over which club reigns supreme. Let's strip away the feelings, the eras, and the deep-seated biases. Let's look purely at the math. By isolating specific performance indicators, revenue, trophies, and talent production, we can map out the actual hierarchy of the sport. The scale of the operation is difficult to comprehend. As of 2024, the enterprise holds a total valuation of $6.6 billion. Crossing the €1 billion threshold aligns them with the world's most elite corporate entities, effectively scaling the institution beyond the traditional limits of a sports franchise. The most basic way to measure a club is by its domestic trophy cabinet. Real Madrid has secured 100 official trophies, including 36 La Liga titles, the Spanish top-flight league championship. Winning at home is expected of an elite club. But across global football, conquering Europe is the ultimate, universally accepted test of greatness. This chart shows all-time UEFA Champions League victories. Real Madrid sits at the absolute peak with 15 titles. That is more than double their closest historical rival, AC Milan, who holds 7. Those victories span distinct eras. The data connects a foundational run of 5 consecutive cups in the 1950s directly to their modern three-peat from 2016 to 2018. Holding twice as much European hardware as anyone else on the continent means we can no longer compare them to other elite teams. They occupy a statistical category of their own. To properly stress test this dominance, we have to look at how they perform against their eternal rival in El Clásico, FC Barcelona. The historical data gives Madrid the edge in direct head-to-head matchups, 106 wins to 103. On the European stage, the gap widens drastically, 15 European Cups to Barcelona's 5. There is a long-held assumption in football that Barcelona produces better homegrown talent, while Madrid simply buys superstars. The data tells a different story. Real Madrid's youth academy, known as La Fábrica, actually produces the highest volume of active players currently operating in top-tier clubs across Europe's major leagues. Beating your greatest rival on the pitch secures bragging rights for a few months. Consistently outproducing them in raw global talent guarantees systemic, long-term leverage over the entire sport. The man operating this machine is Florentino Pérez, the club president and the chief architect of their modern corporate strategy. He pioneered the Galácticos policy, weaponizing the club's financial might to acquire the most famous, marketable superstars on the planet to ensure the roster stays at its statistical peak. The system is designed to absorb the loss of legendary figures. When veteran captain Luka Modric finally moved toward a peripheral role, the club's success did not falter. Succession is handled through constant, multi-layered reinforcements. While young prospects like Dean Huijsen secure the defense, the club adds elite star power like Kylian Mbappé to maintain offensive output. This institutional turnover ensures that no single departure, whether it is a manager like Carlo Ancelotti or a legendary midfielder, can disrupt the overarching winning momentum. All of these systems result in a clean sweep of the record books. They hold the Guinness World Records for most Champions League wins, highest club valuation, and the most followers on social media for any sports team. The players operating inside this system reach statistical peaks that defy logic. Cristiano Ronaldo scored a staggering 450 goals in just 438 appearances while wearing the white kit. The club acts as an amplifier. A player who signs here instantly increases their chances of winning the Ballon d'Or, the award for the world's best player. Historically, Madrid produces more winners than any other institution. This creates an inescapable cultural gravity. No matter where an elite player begins their career or what league they dominate, the Bernabeu remains the ultimate, final aspiration. With the emotional variables removed, the data identifies Real Madrid as the empirical yardstick by which every other footballing project is measured.